could join us.
Yes.
The tea is hot. It is also fragrant. I can smell that rooibos chai from here.
The scent.
That's what we're drinking today, rooibos chai.
Rooibos.
And yes, look who learned how to finally say it correctly, guys.
Look at you.
That's me. Also,
Never
why
too
can
old to
I never
learn.
remember Harney and Sons? Like, literally, we've been
That's
drinking that all
Harney.
week, and I cannot get it through my mind. But it smells so good, just like all the tea we have today, you guys.
Ooh.
Another trailer has dropped.
Yes.
This one is Kylie focused. We see everything that Kylie said to Jordan after the Tristan Thompson
Girl, I
evening.
almost dropped my coffee in Starbucks this morning.
It's wild.
Almost.
It's wild. We are also talking about Ariana Grande and Little Mix. Yes, where are my little mixers at? I'm right there with you. We're talking about it. We're talking about Nicki Minaj and Trina, their new song.
Baps.
We have some Selena Gomez news. I know you guys are always worried about our girl Selena. I have some news for you. We're also talking Rob Kardashian, Kendall Jenner. Some scary news, actually, for Kenny.
I don't
Scary
like
news for
that,
our girl
Madison.
Kenny. Scary stuff. Khloe Kardashian and her shady little Instagram cryptic quote message
Girl,
situation.
you know she the queen of the crypt.
Oh my gosh. And then, of course, like I said, we're going to talk about this new teaser, all of that good stuff.
Madison.
Yes.
I just want to read the comment from Callie because this is literally something
Oh,
I
yes.
would write.
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Love it when you show off the shoulders. Petite queen.
Oh, thank
literally, I literally
you.
read that in my own voice. I live for that. Come on, Callie.
Thank you so much. Yes, so I was telling Courtney, my skin is literally the Sahara Desert right now. Like, if this was a close-up, you would see just a lot of crusty situations.
I don't
'cause
see
it's
it.
very
I'm right
dry.
here. What a crust.
And so I slept with coconut oil on my face, which I don't know if you're supposed to do that or not.
It's a moisture. Girl, put some coconut oil in your scalp.
I told the vegan queen, Devin.
Yeah, she said what?
And Devin goes,
was
really?
like-
Should you be putting that on your
She's
face?
like,
And I
"Hold
was
on,
like,
sis."
what do you mean? I already did. And I got a little coconut oil up in here, so it was time to
Do you feel soft and supple?
to go for the slicked back look. So
I
that's what
love you
was
with a
going
slicked
for.
back look.
Well, thank you. I do feel kind of like a little more BA when I have
I
slicked
feel
back
like
hair.
you're like a businesswoman. Like you need to be at an
Yes.
office like.
Exactly, and that's how I feel about this new trailer. You know, when I
Girl.
saw that, I was like, we got business to take care
We
of today.
definitely
Okay.
do.
Good morning from Arizona, Laura. Brianna says, Senorita, Shawn, and Camila.
It's coming.
Yes, it's coming tomorrow.
It's coming.
Tomorrow's going to be a really big day, actually, because we have this. We have Megatron.
Megatron.
And then Lil Nas X is releasing his EP. So
Yeehaw.
it's going to be a
Yeehaw,
lot
sis.
of music happening. Sam says, Court, that banana shirt is popping.
Oh,
It
yes.
is. It
I
is
love a
popping
good
and locking and
banana full of
dropping.
potassium.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, that's not eating right now. My
Nutrients.
muscles are sore because I worked out for the first time in like a century
What?
yesterday. I did. I got back at it. I forgot to tell you.
Madison.
I got back to it yesterday. If you follow me on Instagram, you saw that. I'm
Fitness
really trying.
queen.
I'm trying. Not really, because then I ordered Bantam bagels this morning from Starbucks. So,
Madison.
you know,
It's moderation.
I take the term balance a little too seriously. I'm like,
It's fine.
I exercise for 30 minutes. I obviously deserve carbs.
You deserve. It takes a lot sometimes. Just get out
That's how
there.
it's supposed to work. I don't know if that's how it's supposed to work. Let's see. We have Floor from Mexico. Love you. Thank you. We love you back.
We have Nadine in Orlando.
Orlando.
I love Orlando, y'all.
Disney World.
Lake Buena Vista.
Yes, always, always, always. Justin news, you guys. We kind of talked a little bit about yesterday, if you watched our story. Dana White, the other UFC fighter who Justin tagged in that Tom Cruise tweet, said he has heard from mutual friends of Tom and Justin that they're down to fight. So
No.
he's like, if that's true, let's
No.
make it happen. And I'm like, let's not make it happen.
I mean, listen, if Tom Cruise needs to snap Justin Bieber's neck for charity,
For charity.
I mean, I'm not upset.
In the name of charity.
In the name of charity. Sometime a neck got to get snapped.
I guess.
Quack, quack.
I guess. I don't know. I thought whenever Justin said, I tweeted it was random.
Yeah, he thought he was being cute till
yeah.
Tom said, let's get into it.
Exactly. Tom could beat me up. I thought we would let it die, but no, Dana White is bringing it back up. Yes, you guys, so much hot tea coming for you, Precious. Like I said, we're going to talk about Ariana Grande, Little Mix, Nicki Minaj, Trina, Selena Gomez. Yes, Selena news, you guys. Big news from
Oh,
Selena.
yes, they love a good Selena
I know
update.
you guys are always worried about her. I got some good news. We're going to talk about Rob Kardashian and more of that Twitter flirting. Makes me roll my eyes. Kendall Jenner. I know we're always worried about Kenny.
That's my girl, Miss Kenny.
Khloe Kardashian being shady.
What else
Again.
is new? What else is new?
And like I said, this new teaser where we see Kylie's reaction. I think this one is such a big deal because pretty much up until this point, we've only seen Kylie say a few snippets.
I was gonna say maybe that's why.
Yeah.
Because they wanted to wait. They knew they had this scene in the pocket. They said, okay, Kylie, shh.
But also, I'm like, okay, we've seen so many teasers this week. What? I'm just, what
Watch all
else?
these teasers be from the second part.
Oh my God.
Maddison, if I get with my popcorn in this bed on Sunday and they are kikiing about everything but Jordan until the last 5 minutes, I'm dragging them next Monday. Period. Period.
Upset. Let's see. We have Daisy Young. I'm the biggest fan. Thanks for the morning entertainment. Thank you, Daisy. Thank you so much for spending your morning with us. We appreciate you.
Kayla wants to know if we got a P.O. box they could send some tea to.
Yes, we do.
I feel like Hollyscoop could answer that. Yeah. Hollyscoop, if you could answer that.
Hollyscoop's gonna get that for you because we definitely always want to try new tea.
Yes.
Like I said, today we're drinking rooibos chai.
Rooibos.
I feel so classy now that I know how to actually say that.
Well, we're the he and she of tea. We better be classy with the tea.
It sounds so much better when how I thought. I was like, oh, I'm going to drink my Rubios.
My Rubios.
My Rubios.
It's rooibos stuff.
Man, Missouri. My Rubios. No, it's rooibos.
Rooibos.
Rooibos chai. Rooibos chai. Kayla says, you know that's going to happen, Courtney.
Please don't. Why did I manifest that? Because I really feel like it's going to be Monday morning and we're going to be sitting at the office like, okay, so what happened?
I think you just jinxed us. I hope you didn't.
I'm sorry, you guys, if Chris play us this Sunday.
Yeah, okay, maybe you need to like go into the Chris cam real quick and just be like,
Chris,
no, it's fine.
Chris and Ryan, now listen, I know y'all got a lot going on.
We're kidding.
Y'all need to make sure it is what it is on Sunday.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, Seema, would we accept gifts if we sent them to Hollyscoop? That's another one we're going to let Hollyscoop take care of. Yes, Vanessa says Courtney going to be dragging them into the woods. Absolutely.
Girl,
absolutely.
Right on into them.
Yes, I love it. I love it. Michelle says T-Tribe going off this morning.
T-Tribe. I love that.
I like T-Tribe.
That's the T-Tribe.
We might have to start using that.
I might got to get a little teacup on a spear.
Do we like T-Tribe better than T-sippers? Morning tea sipper? Okay.
I mean, T-Tribe is like alliteration.
I know, I like that.
Little TT.
Yes, okay. But not TTT. Because TTT, we all know.
Trashy Tristan
That means
Thompson.
something totally different.
That's a whole different equation.
So we just need two T's. I like that. T-Tribe. Okay, we actually, you guys, before we get into everything we're talking about, like I said, Ariana, Nicki, Rob, Kendall, Chloe, all this good stuff. We want to kind of go back and address a few comments from Daily Rewind.
Yeah, that's exactly what we're going to do.
Because...
Oh, wait, you got to do it on yours.
Yes, I got you.
I can't open up tabs.
I got you. So, yesterday, people were pretty upset. Yesterday,
like we always tell you guys here in the morning or wherever it is where y'all watch the morning tea, Daily Rewind audience is a whole different audience than a lot of you guys, and they always have some sort of issue with what we're talking about. Now, I said yesterday on Daily Rewind that Jordyn Woods should have been honest, number one, and number two, she should have packed her little bags and her eyelashes up and moved on overseas to the UK with a couple of her little girlfriends and filmed a reality show. Yeah. The Daily Rewinders, Maddison, they took that as, well, who are you to say that Jordyn should leave? She doesn't owe this family anything. Y'all, how many times have we said on the morning tea that Jordyn herself has said that she wants to live overseas and she don't really like it too tough out here?
Yeah.
So what was the problem?
I completely...
Maddison, what was the problem?
I don't understand. I don't know.
Girl, you know we live to tear Jordyn ones down for no reason.
Let's see. We have Megan saying, sorry, but if the Kardashians can air whatever dirty laundry they choose to, then why can't the Woods? The Woods did.
Jordyn
already went on Red Table Talk.
Did y'all miss that?
And we already said, okay, also people were really upset about the Ray J story yesterday. I don't know if you guys missed this, if you didn't watch Daily Rewind, but basically, Jordyn's mom posted this photo of her, Jordyn, and Ray J. Ray J used to date Kim Kardashian way back in the day. Obviously, everyone was kind of like, WTF, that's interesting. I mean, clearly, the comments were bad enough. Jordyn's mom had to disable her comments on that post immediately, okay? So we didn't even see anything. We literally pointed out in the rewind, we said, nothing is crazy is going on in this photo, but it's just not a great look for Jordyn to once again be working with someone who was in the Kardashian circle at one point. And everyone's like, made it seem like we were saying Jordyn and Ray J were in the corner doing some canoodling. Like, absolutely not. And it's just not a good look. You have to admit, I'm sorry. With everything Jordyn's been going through and this season finale coming up. It's just the timing is off. But no, the timing's off.
It doesn't look good.
Even though she was working to help him promote his new headphone line or whatever, I just still think it's not a good look.
I agree.
Not a good look. Emmanuel says, I don't blame Jordyn when she said that she was bullied by the world. Everyone prioritizes the Kardashians too much. Thoughts on that?
Jordan prioritized the Kardashians until it didn't work in her favor any longer. So how about that?
That's true.
How about
That's
that?
true. That's true. That's true.
Oh, I got a response for every last one of them. Believe that.
It was a lot.
Upset. I'm upset. Like Drake, they was upset yesterday.
Someone says, everyone let's go on Jordan's IG page and congratulate her on making the Kardashians show a hit. Good ratings.
How do y'all sound?
Yeah.
When it first happened, it was leave Jordan alone. Now y'all are like, thank God she did what she did and she lied.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
No, for sure.
But it's okay because Maddison, Chloe did it too. And we don't ever talk about that.
Oh, I just found your comment from Fiona. She called me Holly instead of Madison.
This is not Holly, by the way.
My name is Madison.
This ain't Holly.
With two Ds. That's actually my favorite thing is when people like insult me and they only say one D. I'm like, at least if you're going to insult me, give me two. Spell it correctly.
Get it right.
I know it's confusing because there's not double D's here, but there's
You know
double
what,
D's
Madison?
in my name. Okay? I can
You
see why
better.
you'd be confused. I can see why you'd be confused. Okay, good morning, everyone. Okay, I love, the T-Tribe is hilarious. You
Yeah,
guys are
I live
amazing.
for that.
You guys are amazing. I'm hotter than you says, get over it. Jordan is much better. You can believe that Jordan's much better. We have nothing against Jordan. We think she's doing great during this post-Kylie era. We're fine, but we just have to point out the disparities in her story that we're seeing now on Keeping Up, exactly like we did whenever Khloe posted her truth, and then we had another report that was like, there's video footage that she saw, Jordan pregnant, and with Tristan, we said, uh-oh, you can believe that, but something's not adding up. It's okay.
We done talked about Chloe's wrongdoings and Jordan's wrongdoings, and if y'all watch us every single day like a lot of y'all do, y'all already know what time it is.
Exactly.
We just wanted to address that real quick because the Daily Rewinders, they get to buzz in and they think that they could just say whatever they want and that we are not going to address it, but
we see it all. We see a lot.
The eyes be peeled back like oranges.
They do.
They be peeled, sis.
We have Kat. She says hi from the Philippines. Hello.
Hello.
Olivia says I'm graduating today.
Hey,
congratulations.
you made it.
You made it.
It's summertime.
Get that tassel, move it over.
Listen.
Put the diploma
Madison,
in the air.
when I graduated,
What'd
you
you do?
couldn't tell me nothing.
Did you do anything fun on stage?
Let me tell you, girl, high school girl, let me tell you, them boys and girls, they wanted me out there so bad, I had to hit the catwalk. You couldn't tell me I was not Miss J from America's Next Top Model. I walked that, took my little thing from the principal. I said, I could see my mom out in the crowd. That's my bitch. She was one of those, that's my bitch. And I got to the end, bam, and kept it pushing in the grass.
Now you know what you need to do when you walk across the
That's
stage.
what you need to do. You got to
There
serve
you go.
it.
Also, I have some info about the P.O. Box, you guys. We do have a P.O. Box, so you can send us tea, you can send us presents, whatever you want. Nothing gross, obviously.
Nothing gross.
We are going to leave the address as a pinned comment on this video when it's posted after the live, okay?
Perfect.
We'll also put it on our page, but it will be a pinned comment on this video, okay?
Yes, and we'll make sure to tweet that out as well.
Yes.
No worries.
Yeah. You guys, I'm back in the Twitter game. Okay? I tweeted last night, too.
I am Madison Hill with 2 Ds.
I tweeted last night. I tweeted about, so remember how yesterday I talked about, I was like, we'll talk about what I should say to Shawn Mendes.
Yeah.
I'll send the DM on Friday. Well, then last night I was going to bed. My insomnia kicked in. I was like, oh my God, I haven't even thought about what I should say.
Ooh.
So I started Googling, like, how to slide into a celebrity's DMs. Let me tell you, do not Google that. Do not Google that.
Was they giving you some ratchet suggestions?
Yes. Some guy was like, I've sent 200 pics to, I think it was Rihanna or something.
To bad girl?
And I was like, maybe that's a bit excessive, and it's probably not working.
We got a whole billionaire.
All right, haven't
Goodbye.
we learned? Bella Thorne, the naked pics never ends up well.
Oh my God,
Never
girl!
ends up well. I was so upset about. I'm still. My heart is racing
Madison,
just thinking
you
about
already
it.
know the boys and girls were upset about how we felt about that too.
I know,
And
because
that's-
we
and that's
had
fine.
the opposite opinion, pretty much as like everyone else on the internet. Sorry, not sorry.
I'm really not sorry about it.
I mean, now all of these other celebrities have come forward to support Bella Thorne.
And that's
we had
fine.
Zendaya, Lucy Hale. We talked about Tana, a couple of her other YouTube friends.
That's beautiful.
She was appearing on, Logan Paul has the podcast, right?
Ugh.
Yeah, she
Impulsive.
Oh, yeah.
She was on Impulsive.
She was on Impulsive yesterday, so you already know that that's going to be coming out, and they're going to talk about that, and Logan Paul is going to be like, yeah, like, naked pics are the best.
And it's not even that naked pictures are bad. It's just when you're a celebrity, you just got to understand that this will more than likely happen.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Take your clothes off, girl. Take pictures, but just understand that when your nipples are out and you're a celebrity, someone might run up in your cloud and snatch your albums and post it for the world to see.
Exactly. But if you still want to do it, more power to you.
More power to you.
I mean, I applaud you.
Take it off.
Get it going.
Take it off. Come on.
Okay, now let's get into everything that is
time?
happening. Pour the tea.
Girl.
Poi
Poi the
Poi
tea.
that woibus chai.
Poi
Clearly,
that
you guys.
woibus.
It is a Thursday, okay?
Yeah. Ooh,
oh, yeah, Dove Cameron supported her. Thank you, Gabby, for reminding me of
and
another
you know what?
celebrity.
I love me some Dove Cameron because she did the Clueless musical, but you know what, Dove? That's a no-no.
Yeah, 1,000%.
Love me some Dove.
Okay, really quick. Kayla wants to know our zodiac signs.
Taurus.
We're both Tauruses. Yep, cheers to that. Cheers to that. Taurus time. It's not Taurus season anymore, but that's okay. Oh, that hits you hard.
Yes.
Yes,
She bit me.
delish. Okay, one more sip, then we're getting in.
Oh, y'all, I wish y'all could taste this. We need taste division.
We did. Taste division.
Taste
Are you
division.
okay?
That was good.
Okay, let's get started and talk about Ariana Grande and Little Mix. Little Mixers, I know you're here. I've seen you in the chat. Here we go. So during an interview with Hits Radio, Little Mix was given this big box of a ton of fan questions, tweets, everything that, you know, the Mixers have really been wanting to know. And one of them was a tweet that said, "All I want is a Little Mix by Ariana." So AKA a Little Mix and Ariana Grande collaboration. They said, "Is that too much to ask?" Leanne responded saying, "No, it's not too much to ask. We'll make it happen." Yay. And then Perry added saying, "That would be so good." Can you imagine?
Listen, Little Mix deserves so much.
They deserve so much.
This is the collab that they need. Now, y'all gave us Nicki. And
I was going to say.
That was it.
And Woman Like, have you guys seen that video?
Woman like me.
Woman like. The choreography with the
They
chairs.
can dance.
And the books on the head. In the like little police van in the back.
They were it.
My God.
They were it. I think
love it.
Ariana and Little Mix, their styles together would really put together something fantastic.
Yeah.
And Little Mix, they take a lot of risks with their music anyway.
They do.
So I think they'll be able to like adapt to whatever Ariana could bring to the table.
1,000%. And you know why I love Little Mix? Just one more thing. I love that they are all very normal looking girls, and they just totally have embraced it, and they put out such a positive message. If you guys haven't listened to Stripped by Little Mix, go listen to it.
Yeah, I actually have heard that, the black and white video.
Oh my God,
Yeah,
it's so good. They have their moms in it. It's so much fun. I absolutely love Little Mix. I agree, Kayla, that they're underrated. I feel like
they are underrated.
especially here in the US, I don't know why people here sleep on Little Mix. I don't understand it.
Did you hear Bounce Back?
Yes, I heard Bounce Back. I
literally
Little
am
Mix.
typing it into the chat.
I stand Little Mix so much. We need to get them a little more popular here.
I agree.
Because Fifth Harmony.
I was just about, girl, right out my mouth. I was gonna say Fifth Harmony had the platform.
And they're gone.
And they are gone. Listen, they done had Lil Camila pulled off that stage. Remember that?
Oh,
Boom,
I
blew off the
remember
stage.
that, the MTV video.
I don't see Little Mix doing that. I think that they are just on a different level. Not saying that one is better than the other, but I think their lane is a good one, and people should pay attention to that.
And it's like them and Ariana Grande. It's very similar. Like
Yeah.
I feel like it could be really,
soulful
really good.
vocalists.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
We're manifesting that.
We're manifesting.
Let's manifest that. Okay.
Yes.
Let's do that.
Little Mariana.
Los Angeles is really getting to me now that I'm saying, "Oh, manifest
Manifest it. That's my life,
Get out in
girl.
the universe." Okay, I like it.
I'm about to get me a
Hey,
crystal
apparently,
ball.
apparently it works, so I should start doing it. Okay, next let's move on and talk about Nicki Minaj
Yes.
and Trina. They released a song. Did you know this was coming? Because I did
Yes.
not. Oh, I didn't know.
Girl,
that
listen,
it was you knew it was coming yesterday?
Yes, BAP's been recorded since last year.
Oh my God, I was sleeping.
We've been waiting on this Trina and Nicki collab for a year.
Wow.
Since like before Chun-Li, I think I had known about this.
Okay,
So
well,
it's been a minute.
They did not disappoint.
Nope.
It literally popped up. I texted Courtney immediately. Do you guys know the gif of the girl like twerking on the side of the road? That was me when I listened to it. I was like, okay, this is so good. We must discuss.
Yes.
I really liked it
Listen.
because Trina got a little shady. And I'm always for that.
Who's she shading, Madison?
She was shading her exes. I mean, she pulled like an Ariana Grande, but took it way further.
She really did.
She really dove in. And what I think is interesting is she did reference those two Kardashian exes as well, French Montana and James Harden. So everyone says we never acknowledge that Trina dated French Montana. Here you go. Trina dated French Montana.
Also, it's not the first time.
Yeah, no.
Y'all just missed that episode. Sorry about that. But I like it. I think it's a great sound. It kind of reminds me of like when I first discovered Nicki Minaj on her mixtapes. The flow was very like that. And I think that we need a nice, good, women empowering like summer bop.
Yeah. No, I loved it. I loved it. And I feel like it just got the Barb's even more excited for Megatron.
Yes, Megatron and Queen Radio. Girl.
Do you think Black China's gonna be on Queen Radio? Because remember, she said that earlier this week. She's like, I'm gonna try to bring Black China on Queen Radio for Friday.
Listen, I'm gonna say this. Black China needs all eyes on that television show. Let me get into the Chris Kim. Angela, don't play. We know Nicki could potentially be late tomorrow for Queen Radio, and that's fine. You make sure that you are on time so that you can get those subscriptions for Zeus. That's all I'm gonna say.
I mean, honestly, Zeus already has my money. Whenever I saw that new trailer,
girl,
take my whatever,
Zeus, you can have my dollars.
You can have it, because I need to see this go down with Black China and Tokyo Tony. I need to see it. I can't.
I'm trying to meet Tokyo
I
next.
need it. Okay, let's move on and talk about Selena Gomez.
Yes.
That was my whisper, Selena Gomez.
Oh, I was like, wait, why are you whispering?
I was trying to have a whisper moment. You just ruined it.
I'm sorry.
I'm dying. Okay, you guys. So Selena Gomez, we have a new report from Life and Style magazine, and Selena is finally in a good place. We had that little rough patch last year, that little emotional breakdown.
Yes,
She's
ma'am.
really been working on coming back from that, and essentially she's finally there. She's finally here.
She's healed.
She's healed.
It's
A
time.
source said that she desperately wanted to be happy. She finally feels like she's getting to that place. It hasn't been easy. She still actually regularly sees a therapist, which I think is
Excellent.
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 We are all about taking care of your mental health.
I'm glad that Selena Gomez is normalizing therapy.
Me too.
More people could benefit from it.
So here's the thing, because Justin Bieber is also doing that as well. He's been talking about his mental health for a long time. However, I feel like the difference between how Justin and Selena Gomez attack mental health in the public eye is Selena Gomez is more, she doesn't use it as a crutch. She's like, yes, I struggle with XYZ. Here's how I handle it. Here's how I find myself, you know, my coping mechanisms, whatever. Whereas Justin is more like, I struggle and I can't do anything because I'm struggling.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
At the end of the day, people with mental health issues that are not celebrities, they, Maddison? They get up and they go to work.
Yep.
They go to work.
Yep.
And nothing makes me roll my eyes harder than when people that can do anything and have the platform and the whole world at their feet kind of act like, oh, I can't get your therapy, get yourself together, love your wife, and do your job, which is to entertain and deliver us music.
1000%.
Stop and don't pee in buckets no more.
What?
Ever. You remember when he peed in the mop bucket years ago? Remember that?
I do not remember.
I know y'all remember when Justin Bieber peed in that mop
When
bucket.
did Justin
It was years ago.
Was it like the bad boy phase?
Yeah. It was a while ago.
Okay.
Madison
All right.
said, hold on.
I was like, I'm so
Y'all
sorry.
saw that?
When did Justin Bieber?
I didn't mean to trigger y'all. I know it was a very long time ago.
I was like, I'm sorry. When this week did Justin Bieber pee in a bucket?
He
and
didn't, I promise.
How did I miss that?
Please don't come for my wig, y'all.
I literally was just freaking out. But no, that's exactly why I love Selena. And I think just normalizing going to therapy is so important.
Yeah.
Because so many people go, and sometimes you just need a third party who's not in your life to tell you kind of how to navigate things. I think it's amazing. Because sometimes, you know, going to our friends, they can be a little clouded, a little biased. That's okay. But also the source says that she's managed to overcome many obstacles, and she never wants to be in a dark place again. And we're here for her never being in a dark place again, too.
Listen, I really like Selena Gomez.
Me too.
I'm trying to go to lunch with her.
I know.
What's going on with you, sis?
And just get her positive vibes.
Yeah, I feel like she's an interesting kind of like character, just trying to like navigate. I feel like she's kind of found the balance of moderation.
1000%. You know how earlier this week we kind of heard about how she's in this new chapter of her life that's just focused on her. And now that we're hearing this just proves that. You know what I mean? She really has closed the Justin chapter. I think she's really over that whole thing. She's done being connected to Justin and Haley. I think she's like, you know what? You guys clearly have a lot going on, and I don't want to be included in it anymore. And now she's just doing her.
And look at the steps she's taken. She took that post off her little Instagram.
Yep.
She said, you know what? I don't even want this on my phone. Yep. Maybe social media and Jelena was her dark place.
Yep.
Speculation, not confirmation.
Exactly.
But maybe.
Maybe, yeah. Jaden wants to know what our thoughts are on Shawn Mendes wanting to be with Selena. Personally, as from a completely biased standpoint, it hurts my feelings. But on a non-biased standpoint, it's okay.
I cute, but like I feel like if Camila Cabello ain't have no man, that's who I want Shawn to be with.
Because they have a really good, strong friendship foundation.
And they make hits.
Exactly. So we're kind of pro Selena with Niall Horan. That's like our couple goals for Selena is Niall Horan. Okay, let's move on and talk about Mr. Rob Kardashian. You guys know that he's been flirting with Naughty Natasha on Twitter. She's also been returning the flirting, so it's not one-sided. However, I think it was yesterday or the day before, we talked about how Khloe was kind of inserting herself into their little flirting and was like, Rob, who is this girl? And he was like, get out of here. And then she's like, I'll pop you. And we were like, okay. What?
Now, you said, I'll pop you.
Uh-huh.
We need to clarify because people were upset because you misunderstood. Popping up on someone is when you just show up at their house.
Oh, okay.
That's what Khloe, she wasn't going to hit him.
Oh, I didn't think she was actually going to hit him.
I thought she was going to hit him.
Oh, I didn't think
when
she
you
was
said it the
actually
first time, I
gonna
said,
hit
Khloe
him.
going to hit him. I had to go back and reread. I said, hold on.
Oh,
so
sorry.
Khloe's going to show up at his house.
Thank you so much for clarifying. I did not mean to upset you.
I don't want them to be upset.
I'm so sorry. Popping up on him. Okay? Let me clarify that. But anyway, apparently a source told Hollywood Life that Rob is not a fan of Khloe inserting herself and meddling with his little Twitter flirting.
Me either, but it's on Twitter.
Yeah.
I'm not I think Khloe was annoying, but like, you don't have her phone number?
Yeah.
Y'all don't got DMs?
I also just feel like whenever you're flirting publicly with someone, like you're pretty much opening the door for anyone to talk about it, even your own family.
Everyone can see it, and people were tagging the sisters.
Yeah. So it's like, Rob, get over it.
DMs are private. No one even had to know.
Which is why we're saying, get in the DMs, Rob. Let's use our brains here. Also, he is definitely on this fitness journey. He is all about it.
Okay.
Perez Hilton was tweeting him some like fitness tips saying, don't weigh yourself. And he's like, I'm not worried about a number. I just want to feel better. So is Rob coming back? Is Rob coming back?
I can't say yes or no, but I'm telling you this. The show's ratings are not doing that good.
Well, now they're going to because we're about to watch this.
Well, yes. Yeah. But after this, what are they going to have next season? I think a great hook for them would be Rob's new body, and he's back at it.
Okay.
He's back at it.
I mean, Rob was a snack back in the day.
Girl, I was watching old Keeping Up last night.
When he was like going
season
to college,
6.
like, yes,
girl.
He looked good. We need to, if we get back on that train, I'll be for that.
Girl, I will stand again.
Okay, wait, Callie says public flirting on that level is so cringy. You should see what he was saying with the basketball wife.
Wait, Evelyn Lozada, y'all, did y'all catch that?
Go watch that video. I will be honest, you might have to wash your eyes after you see.
You know what? A little holy water moment.
Yeah, literally, like holy water. Our Father, Hail Mary. But go look at that, and that will be really cringy. Okay, let's talk a little bit about Kendall. Some scary news, actually. So, I don't know if you guys knew this, but Kendall has a stalker. He's Canadian. It's actually been a really big issue for quite some time. Last fall, the LAPD actually arrested him for scaling a hill and going onto Kendall's property.
Help.
Apparently, this has happened more than once, okay? But earlier this month, TMZ reported ICE caught him in New Mexico.
Great.
Arrested him, and they deported him back to Canada. Okay?
Live for that.
Kendall was like, yes, he's gone. Hallelujah. But now, this early this morning, TMZ reported, I guess, the family that he was with in Toronto, that they were supposed to be keeping an eye on him and making sure everything was okay.
Keeping an eye.
He has disappeared. They don't know where he is. They haven't been able to get a hold of him. So now he's on the loose. And sources told TMZ that Kendall Security is getting a little freaked. They're amping things up, and they're willing to do whatever is necessary if the opportunity presents itself.
Maddison Hill, what do stalkers think is going to happen?
What
was this little man going to do? He was going to scale the hill, and Kendall was going to...
Stalkers are a little cuckoo for Cocoa
Come on in, stalker.
Yeah.
We got poutine on the countertop. That, like, it doesn't make... Whenever I hear about a stalker breaking into someone's home or, like...
Yeah.
What did you... Someone was going to open the door and, girl, we got biscuits right over here. Come on in.
I really honestly don't know what he's thinking.
Yeah.
Like, scaling a hill, like, if you have to scale a hill to get into someone's home, you're obviously not invited. I just think it's scary knowing that no one's heard from him.
Yeah.
No one knows where he is. I mean, they said that it would be really hard for him to cross the border because everyone's, like, on the lookout for him. But still, you know, if he's determined enough, that scares me. So I just wanted us to be able to send Kendall some positive vibes.
Lock your doors.
Because it scares
And
me.
turn your alarm system on.
I know.
Get you a Doberman and keep them at the door.
Because I've watched so many things about like stalkers and all that, and the laws don't really protect the person who's being stalked.
They don't, and that's what I always find in those shows. It's like, I called the police and they said, well, he didn't break in. He's just following you around town.
Right. And Kendall does have a restraining order on him. He has to stay 100 yards away. But still,
that's some paper.
Yeah.
That's some paper.
Exactly. Every law and order, anything knows, like a restraining order, what are you going to do?
Where's
Stay away from me?
Stop!
Yeah, here's this paper.
He done snapped your neck too. That's scary.
No,
I don't want that to happen.
I am actually terrified of getting a stalker. That's like one of my low-key fears.
Really?
Yes.
Do you lock your doors and windows?
Yes, obviously I lock my doors and my windows, but one time when I was in college, so I did local news in college, and they told us, they're like, well, at the county jail, like local news is one of the only things that they can watch, so be prepared, ladies. Inmates will try to call you. And one time I was home by myself, my phone rang and it was like, will you accept these charges from the Jefferson City County Jail? And I was like, I'm sorry, what? And it was like, it's Johnny.
Yes, that's love after lockup, girl.
First of all, hearing Johnny.
The
other line, you guys, I literally almost Shaddisoned myself.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
You know what?
Myself. I
Madison.
was so scared. I called my dad. I was like, Dad, this inmate's trying to call me, blah, blah. He starts laughing. He's like, Madison, what's going to happen? I'm like, I don't know. I'm home by myself. Scariest moment.
He was calling his woman.
Literally ever since then, I'm scared of having Johnny come find me and stalk me from when I did You 8 News.
We should do a morning tea from prison one day.
No, absolutely.
Let us into the pod, girl. We sit down with the little laptops.
I mean, I love learning about prison.
Me too. It's so weird. It's so weird, me.
I love it, but that was a little too real.
Yeah, girl.
So I can't even imagine. Kendall actually has a stalker who's tried to get on her property. That's like a whole other level.
Oh my God.
Yeah, local news is crazy. Columbia was wild. Okay, really quick, let's talk about Chloe's shady little Instagram story, and then we're gonna get into the trailer.
Oh God.
So Chloe posted this shady Instagram message. It's not cryptic at all. Normally her quotes are like, is she talking about Tristan, Lamar? Who is she talking about? Not cryptic at all. She posted this quote. It says, sometimes people victimize themselves so they don't feel guilty for the things they did to you. Damn.
Well.
Yeah.
Once again, I asked the audience, I pose a question.
Yeah.
Madison Hill, you already know what I'm about to say.
I already know, but sure, go ahead.
Why did Jordan Woods leave that man's house and not go home and tell everybody what was going on if she was 100% innocent? That's all I want to know.
Yeah.
And not a soul has answered that question for me.
It sounds like it's still not going to be answered based on this preview we saw, but I just thought it was interesting.
She was scared.
That she's out there just basically calling Jordan out, saying you are not a victim. I
don't feel like Jordan was a victim.
I saw that last night and I was like, ooh, Chloe, all right. The claws, the nails are sharp.
I feel like even at Jordan is how old, 21?
Yeah.
Girl, even at 21.
Okay.
Yeah, we ain't even.
Okay,
girl.
let's get into the trailer. Everything that happened.
Yes.
This was wild, you guys.
Kylie.
A new teaser released today, and we see Kylie's response to Jordan's actions, the conversation they had. So to set the scene for you guys, all the sisters are eating lunch. Well, it's just Kim, Chloe, and Kylie. And Chloe kind of opens things up and she's like, you know, I mean, we all knew who Tristan was. He cheated on me when I was 9 months pregnant. Pause there. Which I'm going to address everyone right now. Yes. At that point, I agree with you all. Chloe should have left the situation.
Yes.
However,
agreed.
She clearly was not thinking straight. She just had a baby. I know when that happens. Your hormones, your brain is all
I'm sure Chloe was just thinking about keeping her family together.
Exactly.
At that particular point.
I know that there's a lot that happens. There's something like a chemical release in your brain when you have a baby and it's only released like twice in your life. And that probably confused you.
All of that and cameras.
Not an excuse. Not an excuse.
No.
But okay, she admits that. They didn't think Jordan did it. And this is kind of where Kylie goes into her conversation with Jordan. Says when they initially talked, Jordan was just crying a lot. She didn't really get anything out. And then Kylie was not sympathetic at all, which I understand. And she admitted to Jordan that she was scared of her. And I want you guys to take a listen to this because this is a really key piece of the teaser, okay? Take a look.
I'm like scared of you now, like that you're capable of waking up the next morning with a smile on your face.
I mean, I see where she's coming from. She's like, if you can wake up the next morning, or I guess a couple hours later, because we know she left at like 7 a.m., and act like nothing's wrong, what's gonna stop you from betraying me again? And betraying me personally this time?
Madison.
Valid point.
All I want to say is the person that I was in that clip was Kim Kardashian. I have never felt more Kim Kardashian in my whole entire black life. She said if I was, I would be crying. What?
Yeah.
That's what I was expecting.
Yeah.
But then you'll have people out there that will say, well, she doesn't know the family anything living in the backyard.
Let's play the Kim.
Play
reaction.
the Kim,
Okay,
yes.
Let's play the Kim so you guys can see it because we agree with her 1,000%. Okay, take a look.
Like, I would have been on Chloe's doorstep, bawling my eyes out, being like, I don't know what the I was.
It's so funny because when I saw that part, I automatically thought of you and I was like, this is exactly what we've been saying this whole time. If Jordan, this happened, the family was on her side from the beginning. They clearly thought Tristan was a piece of garbage.
Yes, ma'am.
From, whenever he cheated on Chloe the first time. Jordan had the perfect opportunity to just come forward and say, yes, this happened. Yes, I'm so sorry. I had been drinking. It was a lot. And even Chloe gave her an out. We saw in the preview before. If you're scared, just text me. Tell me what's going on. I mean, she was so close with these people. This whole drama could have easily been avoided.
Yeah.
I think we still would have talked about it. TMZ still would have reported on it. It still would have been a thing, but it would have died down in 2 weeks if Jordan just came forward and said, yes, this happened. Tristan kissed me. I pushed him off. I told Chloe everything. What are we going to say after that?
And you know what's interesting? What I've been thinking about since yesterday is if we took the name Kardashian out of it and took the name Woods out of it, everyone would be team Chloe's side.
Yeah.
But because it's the Kardashians and everyone keeps bringing up old stuff from how many years ago.
How you lose a man's how you get a man.
It's karma. That doesn't make what Jordan Woods did. That doesn't mean Jordan hiding the truth initially. That doesn't make it right.
No,
it just doesn't. You get what I'm saying?
That is a personal quality that I think she lacks is taking accountability.
I agree.
And that has nothing to do with how Chloe got Tristan, lost Tristan, anything. I mean, the fact that exactly like Kylie said, that she could betray her best friend, her sister, like that, and not say anything and wake up the next day and pretend like everything's okay, knowing people saw what happened, that's problematic.
And also, Madison, I want to say this, and I might got to say this during Daily Rewind as well. Trina and Lauren London and all of these other women that other people are mentioning that Chloe has done something bad to, their relationship was not the same as Jordan Woods and Kylie Jenner.
Exactly.
It's not the same, so stop trying to compare where it doesn't fit.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Exactly. We have Alyssa said, Jordan broke the biggest girl code rule out there, family code, every code.
Period.
And actually, Kylie says that in the trailer. She's like, I told her you weren't thinking of True, you weren't thinking of Chloe, you weren't thinking of me.
I gotta pull up something on Instagram.
All of those things, which is exactly right. And I know there's a debate going on in the chat right now of whether or not I look like Hailey Baldwin. I'm not even going to be offended because Hailey is really pretty.
She a whole model.
And maybe my jawline's sticking out or something.
Hang on, y'all. I'm pulling up something from Instagram
okay.
I want to read.
Okay, Tamara says she slept with him and she knows she was wrong and that's why she said, I'll call you back in 20 minutes and never responded.
I thought that was very strange. I have a comment from Gidget, and I put this on my Instagram story because this really got my spirit going. Bottom line, Jordan Woods was partying at a man's house who happens to be involved with her best friend's sister, who obviously was not there. Jordan could have called Tristan out if he was coming on to her or behaving inappropriately towards her, left the party, and made Chloe aware of the situation immediately.
Exactly.
Jordan is an adult and responsible for her actions, period. Whoo, Gidget!
Yeah,
come on, Gidget!
And especially because, like we talked about yesterday, Tristan was on a plane
while
all of that aftermath was happening, like Chloe was trying to contact Jordan. So really, she had the perfect advantage. Tristan could not say anything to go against her, could not contradict her story in any way. She had the full advantage that she could be the one to come clean, say everything that happened, and she totally took it for granted and just didn't say anything.
And I also want to be clear, I believe Tristan came on to her.
Oh, yeah.
But I also,
1000%.
I know that Tristan is wrong, but I mean, Jordan could have left and told somebody.
Clearly, I think all of us here, all the T Tribe, every member of the T Tribe knows the person to blame here is Trashy Tristan.
Oh,
okay,
absolutely.
1000%.
Absolutely.
That has never. That has never been a question.
They get confused, Madison. They think that we're not holding Tristan accountable.
You know how we talk about the gray area? We're not sure. There is no gray area with Tristan Thompson.
No.
We know that he sucks. That has never been a debate. And if you feel differently, and I've seen some comments that are like, wow, Madison's so obsessed with Tristan Thompson. I'm like, wow, you have clearly never watched a Hollyscoop video.
Yeah.
Because there is nothing that gets me fired up like Tristan Thompson. Actually, we were even talking about this in the office yesterday. And someone else was like, wow, Madison, I've never I said the word dick. And someone was like, wow, Madison, we've never heard you talk like that. I'm like, because Tristan Thompson boils my blood.
There it is.
I think he is the lowest of the low human being.
There it is.
So
there it is, Madison.
That is fine. But I just think Jordan was hoping that her true self would shine, and maybe it is, and it's not looking good.
Right now, it's not looking good. And by the end of this finale, the second part, I want to feel differently.
I want
to feel differently.
But
right now, y'all, if that question for me is not answered why Jordan didn't come home and tell the truth, I got to stay on my side, and I'm sorry.
Yes.
Actually, I'm not.
Andrea said, what I don't understand about Jordan is how she could even put herself in this situation knowing what he has done to Chloe. Amen. We have said that from day one. As soon as this news broke, we said, Jordan, when you got to Tristan's house and saw that...
Because she didn't know initially, right?
She didn't know where they were going to after party. Sorry, I don't want to put air quotes because maybe she really didn't know.
Maybe she didn't know.
I'm sorry. That was shady and petty, and I apologize.
Madison, you are fine.
Okay. Let's say she didn't know. As soon as she showed up to Tristan's house with her friends, she should have looked around and said,
I'm in trouble, girl.
You know what? No one has their phones. Everyone's drinking. He's been a little flirty at the club. I don't think this is a good situation. But no, she went ahead, sat on that armchair and draped her legs in between his and kept it going.
I mean, Madison, call it out. That's what she sold us.
You know what I'm saying?
That's from Jordan's mouth.
I don't care how much you've had to drink. We're all adults. We've all, had one too many libations in our life.
Girl.
You know still, when you get in a sticky situation, something happens in your brain and you snap out of it and you're like, time to call my Uber.
Hold on, girl.
Time to call my Uber Black, Jordan Woods, and GTFO.
Yep.
That's what you should have done
I agree.
when that happened. And guess what? Then we wouldn't even be in this situation. We wouldn't even have a 2-part finale. We would all be like, yeah, Tristan sucks. We already knew this. The relationship's over. Hallelujah.
Like I said, season 1 ended on Chris stealing parking spots.
No.
That's how Chris.
That's your favorite
That's
thing.
How the season would have ended with you and Kylie keep fighting over parking spots.
I'm hotter than you says Scott cheated on Court, but Chloe still did a podcast with him in the bathtub. That is true.
Yeah.
I think the Scott and Courtney thing is a whole other
situation. That's a whole separate beast.
Because it was a 9-year, almost 10-year relationship, 3 children. There was also a lot of Scott partying, and that's a whole other aspect.
Girl, last night I put on the episode where he put the dollar bill in the mouth.
Oh, yeah.
Girl, that family was not having it.
They were not having it.
They were not having it. Scott back in the day. They were not having it.
And you know what? Scott has gone to therapy. He's really tried to better himself. Again, he has been remorseful.
Yes,
he has apologized. He has owned up to his actions. And that's exactly why I have kind of forgiven Lamar Odom as well. I'm like,
I love me some Lamar.
He has wrote out every indiscretion on paper, okay? So we can sit here and say, yes, what he did is wrong, but he's owning up to it.
Yeah.
So what are we going to say about it?
How about this, Madison?
I'm loving all the trash emojis, by the way.
If Tristan and Jordan came out and they said, this happened, we're sorry, wouldn't we feel positive about it?
I would be like, good. Okay, I feel better.
said, well, Chloe, sometimes you got to learn to forgive and not forget. That's what I would say.
Exactly.
But we have not gotten that, so I can't
and
say
you know
that.
What?
You get what I'm saying?
That's a hard thing. And I have actually been in that position where I have said some things bad about somebody. They were actually in the backseat of a car and I didn't realize it. No, I was talking about them and they were in the backseat of the car. Okay, yes, this was in college.
You was in the car and they didn't.
Oh, yeah. I heard someone, my friend was trying to turn up the radio so she couldn't hear me. I kept going in. Granted, it was high tensions. We just got kicked out of Greek week. I had done all this work. I was really upset.
Oh, you was mad.
Yeah, I was mad. Yeah. And I was talking about this girl because she was just not being herself and she was not sharing her true opinion and I knew she was better than that. So I was going in a little bit and I heard someone say, can I get out of the car? And I was like, ruh-roh, that's who I was just talking about.
Wow.
But you know what?
That's happened to me too.
Immediately after that situation, actually, she was upset. So we had like an hour break. I said, can I talk to you? And she said, no, I don't want to talk. I said, no, we need to talk. I said, I stand by what I said. However, my delivery was inappropriate and it was wrong and I'm sorry. But I know you're not being yourself and that's why I said that. And we are still friends to this day. We still DM each other, say love you, keep in touch, everything. So I think as long as you own up to your actions and say I'm sorry, you can move on.
And what happens?
Sorry, I keep hitting the table, guys. Sorry.
What happens at that point is then the ball is in that person's court now because you've cleared yourself.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying?
And Jordan made it seem on Red Table Talk like she did those actions and she apologized and she was reaching out and she tried to clear her name. But this is telling a different story, and I know the Card Jenners can, edit it and tell their truth.
Scripted, Maddison, come on now.
But that's why we're gonna watch it.
Yep.
We'll freshen up on Red Table Talk, and we'll sift through it, and we're gonna get through it together, and we'll figure out the truth.
Yeah.
All together, the T Tribe and
yes,
us, okay?
That's what the tribe means.
That is what
together.
it's about. We will continue this discussion on Daily Rewind, so make sure to check that out later this afternoon.
The show is over?
It's over. We gotta go. We gotta go do more work. We gotta do more work. We gotta do more work. I know.
Oh my God.
I feel like we could sit here all day and talk with you guys, but
Honestly.
we must go. We got to go prepare more tea for Daily Rewind.
Yes, God.
So make sure to tune into that later this afternoon. Share this video. Share the news about the morning tea. Make sure to click subscribe, the notification bell selected to always.
Yes,
That's
always,
key,
all.
I know some of you have been
all of
missing it. Okay, I
Yeah.
know. I'm so sorry. You can also set an alarm too.
Set an alarm, double check your time zones,
Yes.
or you will be watching a recording.
Because you guys
which
know,
is fine.
which is fine.
It's fine.
I wish I could help you with the time zones, but we all know math's not my strong
Girl,
suit. Okay,
me-
so make
me,
sure
sis.
to tune in later, subscribe, all that good stuff. We'll see you tomorrow, 8:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Tune in for for morning tea.
For morning
and for Rewind.
Yes.
Tune in for it all.
Look
okay,
at my
guys?
arms doing some spider mess.
I know. Okay, on that note, we gotta go, guys. We'll see you later. Bye.